Yeah, we need some like epic fanfare for the intro.
Hello, Steambirds!
Hello! Welcome to another round of Steambirds stream on Twitch. Brought to you by Twitch.
Get Amazon Prime ASAP.
Today on the call we have Adam.
Hey everybody, I do art. I'm happy to be here, and I hope you are too.
And then we have Allie.
Hey everybody! I do art! I'm super excited to be here, and I'm one-upping Adam as much as possible right now.
Yeah, I'm still working on my excitement. I got my coffee though. And we got Daniel.
Hello, designer here. I also have coffee.
Nice.
I am laughing at puns in the game that no one has commented on.
Oh,
You know the drill.
You know the drill.
I saw it.
that's so good.
And we have Francois.
Hey there, I'm an engineer on Steambirds, and lacking other things to say about myself right now.
More coffee. Actually, what time is it there? It's probably way past coffee time there, isn't it?
It's 8 in the evening.
Oh yeah, yeah. Decaf.
And lastly, it's me, Ray, ya boy.
Who's blue screen?
Yeah, with blue screen, complete with blue screen.
Have you talked about your blue screen technology as it relates to Steambirds?
Yeah, I had to get the blue. I did mention that I had to get the blue screen instead of the green screen because I have the green shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like this is reversible, and there's actually a green side on it. But yeah, this thing, it's like this this flat, not rectangular. It's got rounded edges, but it's like a 5x7 flexible screen that has like this rigid casing on the outside of it, and you have to like do this sort of judo wrestle of it into the ground to like get it to twist into this nice little circle, and then it goes into the case. After the first few streams, I was taking like a good 10 minutes trying to figure out how to like fold the dang thing, but I feel like I've gotten the hang of it now.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, my blue screen and I have a good relationship.
That's awesome. So what are we here to talk about today?
Well, we've sort of been, getting ready for things like, like demos, GDCs and whatnot. So we've been doing a lot of polish work. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys want to talk about what you guys have been up to this week? I can go first.
Do it!
All right. So this week I've been working on more quest polish, just getting the first few like really highly polished quests in where we have dialogue options and like a nice like very scripted encounter. Yeah, it's actually been interesting because I've been working with a lot of stuff that just kind of looks like numbers, but recently the stuff that I'm working on looks more like a script from a movie or something. So that's been a lot of fun. It's been like a little more story, like short. It's like writing short stories compared to writing these like these books that used to be dungeons and whatnot. So that's been fun. Yeah, I've been working on this like new ghost mission that I haven't actually gotten in here yet, but it's a ghost that comes in and out of existence and tries to kill you.
That sounds awesome. When can we do that?
I'll probably have it for you guys either later today or tomorrow.
Sweet.
But for the players, it'll probably be next week.
That's just delightful.
Yeah, and the general idea is that there's a lot of stuff that you can do. It's a big open world. There's tons of bosses to fight. But early on, we wanted to give people sort of a little more direction. So it's like, wait, I'm lost in this big open world. What do I do? Well, there's tons of stuff. Here's some things. Go do that.
Yep.
And then we also want like kind of, I think of it as like, when someone like spices a soup, and then you get that like that chunk of garlic or that chunk of spice, and you're like, oh, whoa, that really hit me. We kind of want those little sparkles of something extra as you're going through the game. So there's like, there's the bosses and there's the enemies that you're fighting, and then you run into this encounter, you're like, what the heck is that ghost doing there? I've never seen anything like that before, and it just like it elevates the whole thing. It's like there's magical moments. So hopefully Quest will do that as well.
Allie, what did you do this week?
I modeled a Merlin on the stream on Friday.
Nice.
And I also did the variants for the engineer.
I am integrating those right now.
Oh, that's
Or
exciting.
actually, I'm flying around in circles right now, but earlier this morning, that's what I was doing.
I'll fly around in circles with you.
Yeah.
Circles.
It's trippy. Is any of those in this build or no?
No, not yet. Although, actually, I have to kill a guy here to make space.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
In my hangar. I saw one of the engineer base model might be in here. Let's see. Oh, yes, it is, but it is currently locked for me.
So I'm gonna. We all rush in to the hangar to the side. We're like, let me die, so for the greater good of showing off the engineer base model.
Oh yeah, I can look at it, but I have it locked also.
Yeah. Oh, and it doesn't currently have its turret in the. Right now, it's like sort of just an empty truck rather than hauling around a turret, which is supposed to be back there. So that's actually something I did yesterday was design and rough out the turret geometry. So that'll all be in there. Certainly by next stream, it'll be in there for us by this afternoon.
That's cool.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
Oh
that
yeah, and
design.
that's the old turret. That's not the new one.
So it's got kind of a truck themed body with a back on it, and then the turret will be on the back of the truck.
Yeah. And I'm doing a little bit of a
and
animation for the turret, so it's going to look. There will always be a turret in the back of the truck, but when a turret gets created, it'll look like it sort of like falls out and like its turbines open up and it gets caught on the wind or on the air rather, and sort of a little bit of like a initialization animation. So that should look. That'll be a nice little fun moment.
Did you know that turrets hate mission control?
Yeah, clear. That's like a teetotaling turret, and it was trying to blow up the pub.
It's like no, we shall kill this. Look at it. It's like I hate this.
No, you're revealing some of my back end stuff. There's nothing in there. Stop shooting. Leave him alone.
That's hilarious.
What's a boss that we? Oh man, we're all level 1 except for Ray.
Don't worry, I'll switch out. What should we do? We should do some battles. Anything else that people have worked on that they want to talk about? Francois, you've been doing a ton of work on the quest system.
I have, but now I can't remember any of it.
I know, right?
The classic problem.
There was code. It was changed. It was amazing.
Things are better
I think,
for
yeah, a lot of the changes have been like fix this little invisible behavior or make something happen that we couldn't do before. But it sometimes has to go through the process of like I make a change and then it's either invisible or it takes a while before it comes into new content. So yeah.
Okay. And sometimes. Go for it.
One thing we do have, I didn't make it, but we could maybe show on the stream is the new tutorial selection screen at the start.
Oh yeah, the one.
Could do that. All right, I have
I
to
have
run
not
through
even seen that.
I have to run through the tutorial real quick in order for that to like. Otherwise, I get the tutorial pop up every time. So I'll do that real quick. Yeah, switch planes.
Yeah, show off. Talk through the tutorial. We can hang out in the main world.
Okay.
Oh, we should probably also show. I don't know if it's in this build, but we should probably show some of the multiple rebel cities. That's actually a huge deal.
Oh, yeah.
It is in this build. I don't know if you can really see it much though, but it's there.
We can talk to it.
Whoa, this is weird. Oh, never mind. Okay, my right click must have been stuck. Reset tutorial and die. Sorry, I become metal when I talk about that.
That's true. I can totally see this being a metal game.
Oh, I didn't get the thing.
Oh no! Did you reset the tutorial?
Yeah, I did reset tutorial. Should have started it.
So what Ray's going to be showing is that we have the ability to select for new users whether you want a dual stick control system, more of a standard dual stick control like the Walker and the Paladin have, or if you want one of the more plain controls. And so a lot of it is just making people comfortable right off the bat. We've noticed in a lot of the playtests when we take this game to conferences, there's people who are willing to do new control schemes and there's people who are scared by new control schemes. And even the people who are scared by new control schemes, some of them eventually come around and say, oh wow, like I like airplanes as well as what I know already. But in that first, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, you kind of want to make people comfortable. So we give people a choice and we say, hey, let's go and you can pick a dual stick class if you want right off the bat. And so it's one of those things that people who have been playing for many hours probably won't notice, but for the brand new people who are just starting the game, we want them to have a nice introduction to it.
So it looks like the tutorial isn't auto-engaging. Maybe it's because I have like quests active, but let's go ahead and save that for next time.
Okay, cool.
I do remember that like somebody was asking for us to do another like level climb. So I thought we could try to reach we could try to reach level 20 again.
Yeah, man.
I've also got this whale shark quest active if you guys want to help me.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I've got that too.
You guys wanna help me with this? But yeah, I got a turret base encounter over here. Oh man, this is
Oh, is this the turret one?
This is the turret one, but there's a lot of them right here. Might have been two spawned at once.
Is that the shark outbreak one?
We're heading to the shark outbreak, but we're dealing with a forward base, or not a forward base.
Someone's repairing the turrets. Can we get these ones spawning in the base or no? I can't remember what the outcome of that.
They should have been. I don't know why what they're doing over here. Anyway, here's the whale shark over here.
I keep getting excited about this idea of having like lots and lots of spawn animations where things come up from the ground.
Yeah.
And like rubble falls down to the ground because the ground is so cool. And I feel like those animations would just tie it all together, you know?
Yeah.
I think what sold me is we've got those turret graphics.
Yeah.
It's sort of like those big pillars that come up from the ground. It feels like we could do more of those, and it'd be like, oh wow, it's all unified. Look at how amazingly unified it all is, you know? Even though it's sleight of hand.
Oh wait, yeah, if you guys want to get some hits in on that whale before I kill it.
Oh wait. Sorry. Oh man, I missed it. Oh well. I didn't have this quest anyway. Boom!
Booyah! Alright, so I'm technically supposed to turn this quest in, so I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to go back to Rebel City. And then if you guys want to grab your planes that you have a little more leveled up maybe, because I have one, mine's like level 14 already.
Oh, do you want us to level up, or are we going from level 1?
I feel like we could skip the lower elevation and get a little bit more higher elevation content.
I'm willing to hang out with you at my crappy level. So.
Okay, we'll twink dank and anybody else who needs it.
I think you're hanging out with a bunch of babies right now, because
Alright.
me and Ellie are level 6. I don't know what Dank is.
I'm level
Francois
5.
Yeah, so
All right. Well,
you're the chachaperone, man.
well, call
You're
me.
the babysitter.
Call me Twinkerbell.
Ray, do you want to show off the alternate rebel cities?
Oh sure. How do we do that?
So you go to the escape, go to the options menu,
Oh yeah.
and there should be an option to choose which rebel city you have.
There
And
is.
It won't look all that exciting.
Yeah, there's only one in there.
Ooh, we only have one rebel city on prod.
Okay, we only have one. But I can talk through what that is.
Mhm.
So Sebi has been doing wonderful work with server scaling, which sounds like unexciting, but it's kind of key to making an MMO work. So you can bring all these people in, and you want a certain density of players in the world. Well, you can only fill up the world so much before you have to make multiple worlds. So we've got 2 levels of that. We can make multiple instances of sort of the big island, the big open world where everything happens, and that's pretty good. So those come and go, and those get shut down whenever you kill the big boss at the end. That entire world instance shuts down, and we restart another one. So that's a great first level of scaling. However, we also have regional differences. So sometimes, like, someone playing in Europe may have a worse ping if they're connecting to a server in the United States. So we kind of want to have sort of regional servers that expand out and live in each area. So, for example, we could have a West Coast hub server, and that's going to be our rebel cities. So there'll be a rebel city that's sort of on the West Coast, and we can have actually multiple of them if we want. And then there'll be one, in Europe. We can have multiple of those if we want. And so now we have this whole scaling architecture for that. And you can set what your default rebel city is, and so on and so forth. So this is one of those things that goes on in the background, but it makes the game actually work when we release. Kind of fun. Anyone who played Realm of the Mad God is super used to this concept, because they had the regional servers as well. They had the regional nexus.
Yeah, it's definitely like a big step in handling the the peak traffic.
Yeah. You want a game that doesn't fall over when you launch.
All right, who's it looks like you guys are at least a few levels up now.
We are. Did someone kill the...
We'll just keep going into the higher territories until it starts getting a little hairy for you guys, and then we'll back off.
Stupid whale shark. I'm gonna dump a bunch of stuff, and if anyone wants it, you get it. Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it.
Nothing. We got nothing for each other.
Yeah, shotgun.
Zem asks, I noticed mission quest set piece markers are still gone. Is that a bug or intentional?
What's gone?
I think the radar.
Radar? It's still there. I don't have an active mission right now.
Oh, does that maybe mean the old quest system? We were replacing that.
Like the fighting the nearby boss thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're supposed to.
It's not active right now. But we're probably gonna have something similar to it as a fallback to when you don't have any quests.
Yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to bring back something very similar to that, probably built on the new quest architecture.
Yeah. Ooh, but we should call it something cool like boss fight mode or something. That's the kind of stuff I get excited about.
Yeah. So yeah, the idea is that if all else fails, you still have if you're not having an active quest, there'll still be some ambient active ones you can have, so you can always have a default goal. Ah, look at this guy.
Oh, he's getting angry. He's getting angry. Foaming at the mouth.
He is.
I still have a level 0 gun.
Oh, yeah,
So
we
you don't
gotta
have a
fix that.
wasp or a blaster.
I keep getting machine guns. I'm sorry.
I have
Machine
totally useless. I got an aura of spanking. Is that?
gun. Or
That doesn't help me very much, Dink.
No, not really. It doesn't help anybody. I don't even know what that's used on.
It's used in the bedroom.
Oh!
Oh!
Whoa, this the the rating just went higher on this stream,
Yeah.
didn't it? Viewer discretion advised.
I do. I always have been mesmerized by those airplanes, those big airplanes that have like bedrooms in them. You know, like they're like a $1 billion airplane, and it's got like a gold water bed, and you're like, why?
If I had like frivolous money, I would totally do one of those things.
I don't know.
The plane from Snakes on a Plane comes to mind.
I think I would want a personal train instead. I don't know about the whole airplane thing.
Yeah, but that limits you to one continent.
That's true. Well, you could make it a submarine train. That would be cool.
Submarine train.
Ooh, T5,
Oh, yeah, of course. Submarine train.
T5 armor.
Ooh,
Oh crap!
I got it.
I love like watching people go for the higher tier
Yeah.
items like a bunch of koi fish.
That's funny that you went with koi fish, because I just thought like you're like a nobleman and you drop some coins on the ground and a bunch of like dirty peasants that are like half dead like run for the coins. That's what I thought.
That's probably more accurate.
Nobody's playing Duster, right?
Yeah. Oh no! No! Stop! I'm sorry.
You leveled up, it was fun.
I keep getting this sign that says enemies with a skull are dangerous,
It's such a warning.
and it's so true.
T3 laser. Ooh, look at this opening on the this big open area in the background. This feels good.
Yeah, where you go into it and there's ruins below. That's lovely. That's a lovely thing. There's lots of lovely moments. Every time I think that our procedural generation is kind of stupid, like the art pulls it through. You know?
Hey, thank
Yeah.
you.
Hey, we should back away. This part is dangerous for a lot of us.
This is
This is like we're woohoo! We're level 9 and this is a Robo Bomber and Ray's about to die. Don't die, Ray.
I won't
Ray.
die. I'll never die. I promise I will never die.
I actually love the Robo Bomber. The Robo Bomber is one of my favorite designs because what it does is it fires bombs at where you were. So if you stay in one area, you're screwed. But like if you can sort of do this thing where you like fire at it from far away, and then it covers that area, and you're like, oh, I gotta get close, and then you get really, really close. But really close is actually totally safe because it's hasn't fired the bombs there yet.
I like the Robo Bomber because it dropped a tier 6 wasp, and I was still using a tier 0 blaster.
Nice.
Nice.
That always feels good.
I got my tier 5 healing now, so I actually will help you people as opposed to not.
Oop, got another T5 armor. Come and get it. It's right
Oh
here.
my god. Oh.
I got it.
Oh.
Well, it looks like there's a T4 armor consolation prize at least. Yeah, I could still use a better machine gun. I got a T3. Oh, lasers.
I got a T2, which isn't all that hot, to be quite honest. But then, let's face it, I'm a medic. Nobody wants me for my damage output.
Actually, well, the wasp is like one of the stronger weapons if you're willing to go point blank with it. But that's like, it's very dangerous.
Look at this! Look at this big mechanized thing coming out of the desert. That is so. Touches my heart.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
see a set piece over here. I don't know which one it is though. Oh, it's Jester.
Goose asks, do you think the cats or birds in propaganda cartoons like the ones during World War II?
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
And then
There's
he
a zone.
later added, wait, what if the trailer is a propaganda cartoon?
Oh, what if? Huh? What if?
Ouch! 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 This guy's pretty tough. I don't know if we're quite ready
Yeah.
for this guy yet.
Adam has opinions on all that. Oh, this is.
We'll come back to
just-
that guy once we're.
Oh,
Warm it up.
I'm leaving this. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, the Noldor states are pretty hard. We should.
Oh yeah. This is vicious unless you're Zem. Oh my God, why are we here?
Oh god. Yeah, don't come over where I'm at. There's a lion.
and he like traps you and you can't get away.
There's a lion over here.
I'm gonna bravely run away to the Rebel City because I'm trapped.
Oh man, the acolyte
Right.
of Bast is such a good shot. It always gets me.
Oh my God.
Oh,
When you turn directly into the path of something.
Oh God, that's how I always die. It's my own damn fault. I'm such a bad pilot.
Aw.
Aw.
No negative self-talk here.
You're right.
It's a hard game.
Yeah, I love the border. The borders on the factory area and the dig. Looks cool.
Yeah. This is like something out of it, like an anime or something. You've got the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
desert, and you've got the big factories just rising straight up out.
What anime do you watch? 'Cause I want some of that.
Pat's been feeding me.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, so close. I almost died.
Francois, do you want some heals or just fly? You always run away from heals.
That was a snarky comment.
It might have been a little snarky.
It's not intentional. I'm running away from the other stuff too.
Yeah, T4 laser.
Everyone to Ray. We can't leave Ray alone.
Because then he'll drop the weapons that we might want.
Oh yeah. Come on. Yes. Got a T5 machine gun.
Oh, ooh, a T5 Wasp.
Nice.
This is just like dropping the good stuff.
Oh, I never
I almost healed fake Soup Patrol before he ran out of my path there.
Oh, thank you. You got me.
Aura of defense. Wait, do we have a paladin? We do not. Okay.
I don't think we have a paladin.
Here's my stuff anyway.
Oh, that's something that's tried. I don't know if that's in. I went and I switched over one of the older planes to a dual stick, and I can't remember which one it was.
The
I
paladin?
should know that. Was it the Paladin?
Paladin already was dual stick. Did you switch over? Oh man, what is the other
Shield
one?
Maiden.
Shield Maiden.
Shield Maiden.
Maiden.
Ah. Oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking about the Shield Maiden.
Shield Maiden's a really interesting one. I'm curious how balanced it is, because it's got an auto-aim thing, so it's really just a class about dodging,
Yeah.
which is interesting. I'm tempted to make it a little slower, like it may be a little fast right now.
It's pretty strong, you know, because it's it can shield itself. It can focus on dodging.
Nevik Link asks, who are the Russian commies in this game? And Goose says the commies are the dogs, but they haven't been seen yet. But there is dogs already.
There are dogs. The dogs are generally treated as soldiers in this world. So the dogs are kind of they're kind of almost like a servant class. They tend to, whoever's in power, they tend to sort of like kowtow to them. So the cats are in power, so the dogs are like, oh, you're the best, you're the best. Because you know that's how dogs are.
Yeah, we don't really have a like a Russian
Yeah, we don't.
like explicitly influenced by Russian, class in the game.
Yeah.
T5 shotgun.
Oh, I'll take it. Take it. Oh.
Oh, did I? I didn't
He
want.
can't even use it.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'd say we don't have any explicit communists. Like, there's sort of dictators.
Right.
Yeah.
And we have dictators. And we do have, like, sort of, the communal socialism of sharing. But that's, I don't know.
Hey,
In a communist dungeon.
I have a question for you. What are these orbs in this little, like, the wall thing here?
That's an excellent question, Ray.
I see them on the ground
So
as well.
Yeah, so this zone, as it was written up, was a hospital zone, and I didn't know the best way to make a hospital interesting, so I ended up with towers and like little isolation pods.
Oh, interesting.
Nice.
So making making environments for this game is sort of like a weird creative challenge, because you have to figure out. We have these like skyscraper-sized vertical structures all through the world, and you have to kind of keep trying to find ways to have that be interesting, because like a giant pillar is often not interesting, and you don't want to just keep using rock or cliffs or something, because that gets boring really quick.
Right.
So the fact that this is sort of like a little bit more like of a higher skill area, I figured we try to make things like a little bit more fantastic as the difficulty ramps up. So big sort of, I don't know, medical pods. I don't know. It's super hand wavy. I don't know.
I love it. I love it. It's sort of these weird isolation bathysphere type things.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely made me wonder what it was, and in that sense, it was very thought provoking.
Yeah, this is where they keep and the general theme is that the hospitals aren't necessarily nice places in this world.
Yeah.
So you can sort of think of it as maybe like their hospital technology is like 1800s level tech, plus some mad science mixed in there.
Yeah.
So when people are wounded, the cats don't necessarily treat them nicely. They're like, oh, you're either going to survive, or we're going to use you for experiments. So these are hospital pods, but they're not necessarily like the nice hospital pods. It's not like the G.I. Joe propaganda from World War II about what a nice hospital was like.
Ouch. It hurt so much I said ouch instead of ouch.
You didn't have enough time to say ouch. That you
had to cut it out.
got in your way.
I got a T8 gun though, so I'm doing pretty good.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
I'm so jealous. I'm not really jealous. Maybe a little bit.
Let's see. Allie probably needs new gear because I think she just blew up.
Yeah, I lost internet and died, but I think he did.
Oh, is that what happened? I was wondering like how that went down, or why that went down. Because you like dove into a bunch of bullets and like I thought you were trying to heal me, but I didn't need any heal.
So how's the quad treating you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. I'm finally getting used to it. Like the answer is to be afraid of everything.
Nice.
Yeah,
I want to live in this town, by the way.
Yeah, it's quiet. Too quiet.
It's sort of the only nice place in the world. Like it's not rocky and desolate. It's not super foreboding. It's the only place that's like, it's like you get like good pastries here, I bet.
Yes, and then the slave workers fly overhead.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And the guardian lions.
Yeah, I shouldn't be here. Everyone has a cat skull on them.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, wait, I bet this is an unpleasant place. It is an unpleasant place.
Well, I could try to get everybody twinked up. We just have to just be vocal about going into danger.
I cheated myself up back to level 10.
Alright, there you go.
I'm level 10.
And yeah, it's basically... My gear was better, actually, before I died, but...
We just gotta, like... Oh, man, you gotta
Alright.
take things out one at a time. These
Alright.
Yeah, the guard lions are like just bosses in the world. Oh,
Oh yeah, totally. These guys
Don't-
are tough.
I can heal somebody if I can get close to them.
If you guys,
I'm flying around the block. Oh, I
you
got
guys-
a little.
if you guys can tag the guard lion, I've brought it down most of the way. You could get some drops.
Guard lion is vicious. Oh.
Umbra asks, I haven't seen any gameplay of this for a few months at least. Has there been any major changes to the game since then?
Quests are the biggest thing, I would say.
Yep, quests are the big one.
I would say quest, but then also, I feel like if it's several months, dual stick also was
Oh, yeah.
maybe in that, and that's a pretty major addition.
Mm-hmm.
And also all the new models.
Oh yeah, there's like a lot of new plane art.
And customizable planes.
Yeah.
So it will have paint jobs and decals for your planes. We have plane variants and plane skins.
Oh, don't come this way. Don't come this way.
I'm
It's
gonna
like-
just.
I like that question. Turns out that we've done a lot.
I'm going to risk hurting my arm here by patting myself on the back pretty vigorously. I don't know if you just heard that, but Sarah just groaned in the background. The plane that the assault variant that Francois is flying is one of my favorite things I've ever done on this game. I love the stupid ram or boar tusk.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Boar tusks on a
it's
flying
cool.
car is like that. That's like, hey Adam, just go ahead and design something that's just for you. Okay, boar tusks on a flying car. That's good bananas.
Oh man,
Very good.
this is a vicious area.
Yeah, we should probably back away a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a T6 armor though. Who needs it?
I'll heal Allie if Allie lets me heal her.
I could use some
I can
T6.
myself.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
I just need to heal myself.
I appreciate it. Oh man, the riot guard followed us. Who's kiting the riot guard?
Ray, no, don't die.
Oh,
You
where's
just
Ray?
out of range of my heal.
There we go. Oh, and look, now we're in a boss area. Thank God.
Is this the gesture again? Oh no! It's we could probably take this guy unless you guys see cat skulls.
Oh, he's got two colors now. He just got an old material on this middle section.
Oh no, I got timed out. All right, don't
Oh,
kill
no.
him. Don't kill him without me.
Don't worry, there's no chance.
He's in.
Oh man, I am down to. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Oh no, I don't have
I wanna heal you.
Regen.
Oh, at least we're together.
There's no shame in teleporting to Rebel City. In fact, that is
Yeah, I'm gonna have.
I healed one person, but
Progress. I'm leaving. Peace.
Fine. Ow, fine.
ow.
oh my God! And there's a slave master there on the other corner.
I
Zim
think-
is here. I'm sure if we just blink our eyes, that boss will be dead.
It's like whoops.
I'm back.
Sounds like what if I just press this button, my kill it with skill button, as opposed
Whoa.
to flail around. You know.
That was an awesome placement on that acid cloud. Whoever did that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Did
what I
Zem
live for.
just arrive and just kill that thing instantly, or is that I'm just imagining things?
Hey, Mutant Citizens Club. That's a T6 engine. I think we can do it.
Oh, let's
yeah.
do it.
Yeah, let's go in.
It's a
Let's
good
go in.
bet.
Wait,
What is this
Mutant
one?
Citizens Club. Wait, what is this?
It's the I think it's actually the Orphanage, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I think we need to
that's actually
update the
interesting,
text.
'cause-
Yeah.
Because we were just talking about the hospital zone, and I tried to make the hospital zone have a few. Although now that I look at it, I sort of failed on it. just the idea of like, oh, we're using like green, which we don't really use in the main world a whole lot, and also if you look at these actual models, you can't tell because they're being lit and there's a lot of fog and stuff here, but the like actual colors of the structures in this dungeon are similar to the colors of the art. So a little bit of a visual connection between those two things.
It's the unstable womb that explodes with orphans. That's disturbing.
Oh, right. Stupid guys.
Goose asks, will there be a mission or dungeon where you do a bombing raid at night where you have to take out artillery cannons or something?
That's a great idea. I love it.
Yeah, you know, that's actually one of the things that I wish being able to interact with things on the ground, like drop bombs or something like that. That's one thing that I sort of lament that we don't just have, that we haven't had for like long.
I feel like, it could be something we could do later on where, like, you just fly over a point and then it automatically drops the bomb.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be an action, it could just be, like, a triggered event.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was an intentional choice that we didn't have that, not because we don't want it, but because it's actually the perspective is really hard to read.
Yeah.
So if you had, what you'd have to do is project the sort of target up into the combat plane.
Yeah.
And I think that would work out.
Yeah, I sort of imagine like a circle just highlighted on the combat plane. So you could see
We
what's
can't
going
fight
on.
this guy, so I don't know why we're bothering.
Yeah, don't fight that guy.
Edmund.
Maybe we should make it a little more obvious that guy's invincible though. He does kind of look like maybe somebody you could take on.
Yeah.
Or we could just make him actually fightable. That's not an idea.
I just got popped.
Oh no!
Oh, I tried to teleport in and save you, but failed.
All good.
I am wrecking stuff with my T8 gun though.
I don't even know where you are. I'm trying to find you. I'm
Nana.
trapped by Edmunds.
We got Nana.
Did anyone ever read the magazine, the catalog Edmunds Scientific?
No.
I think you did, and I think you talked about it on stream before.
Did I?
Yeah, it sounds really familiar.
I have no
I'm gonna
memory.
trust you, Allie, because there's no way that you would have probably known that otherwise.
I feel like Dank used to get it delivered to him or something like that.
Totally.
We have
totally.
definitely talked about magazines.
And it had big. They sold big magnets. I probably have talked about it.
It's okay, I'll have a worse memory. No, Dank, I have never read this magazine. What's it about?
Oh God, what am I doing?
Alright, after this battle I have P6 armor for somebody who wants it. Nice.
I just want to heal guy.
Alright, here is some stuff. Oh, I got 2 T6 armors. Look at that.
I got a little.
I got nothing. I got a friend named Jack.
What's his last name?
Squat.
Yeah, squad is, that was the safe answer. Thank you. Oh, I timed out. Dang it.
How are you timing?
I don't know.
Like, I'm rocking a solid 200 millisecond ping, and its gameplay is delightful.
Yeah, it must be my computer. Let's see, grind.
This is totally not on the topic of Steambirds, but Daniel, are you feeling prepared for your talk?
No.
Oh, really?
No. I've got 2 talks, and I need to. They're all written. They're all done. I just need to edit them, which is just work.
That's the time-consuming thing right there. It's not the writing.
The thing is, for me, it's not time-consuming. It's just
you just haven't done it.
I just need to do it. And so what's happening? The reason it's so painful is because I'm procrastinating, which is something I almost never do, but sometimes I do it, and I just don't. I don't have good procrastination skills.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some people can procrastinate and feel good about themselves, and I procrastinate and I feel like, oh my god.
Is your internet okay now?
Mine?
Yeah.
I think so. I cheated myself back into the dungeon.
I do enjoy this area that we've got right now, where there's these slow fields of bullets.
Yeah.
Seems they're still buffering on the stream though.
It's still buffering on the stream? Really?
Yeah.
Let me know if it continues. I will do something about it.
I like the lightning enemies in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a more recent addition. It wasn't originally in here. I wanted lightning in here for the longest time.